Hello, I am a summer 2025 bride-to-be, and I feel like I haven't really talked much about the wedding on here, and many people have asked me to share some more details on what's happening. So I'm not going into too much detail, but I am going to let you know the sort of stuff that we've done up until this point to plan for our summer 2025 wedding. So first job that we did, nice big job, was book the venue. We actually only went to see 2 venues. I looked at many online, but physically we only went to look at 2. Absolutely fell in love with the first place that we went to see, but went to see the second still. And I'd really bigged up the second place in my head. And actually, when I went to view it, it wasn't what I wanted. I couldn't picture us getting married there. Whereas the first place when we went, and also a big thing for me, Jake was so comfortable in the first place that we went. He absolutely loved it. It was like, yeah, love this place. And that was quite a big seller for me because, you know, lads aren't as into weddings. But if he really liked it too, I was like, yeah, sick. Okay, let's do this. Aside from booking the venue, the only sort of early thing we did was make a rough guest list. And that's simply because when we went to look at the venues, they wanted to know how many guests you were asking for. And when I was making inquiries with venues, they were asking for a rough guest number of guests. So we made this initial guest list and then we've refined it ever since then. Other things that we've done, I got my dress. I did that around November time. The actual wedding shop did still say I was pretty late. So we got engaged, for context, in September 2024 and we're getting married in summer 2025. And she was basically saying that most people do it, like give it a year. And obviously I wasn't giving it a year. We were giving it like 7 months, 8 months. So we were a little tight on timescales for that one, but it was all fine. We could get it sorted. Again, I went to 2 dress shops in one day and I must have tried on 40 dresses. It was honestly one of the best days. If you're looking to get married, if you're getting married in the next however long, honestly, enjoy that day or enjoy multiple days if you spread it out. I'm a little bit sad I only did it on one day, really. I should have said no, I don't like it. But I genuinely fell in love with the dress that I've got and I can't wait to show you guys the dress that I've picked. Other things that we've booked, photographer booked, videographer booked, makeup booked, hair booked. Catering and everything's all included with the venue. We just got to go and pick what we're having, which we'll be doing that in the coming weeks. Honeymoon, we've booked that. We are going to Rhodes in Greece. We fly out 48 hours after we get married and I am absolutely buzzing. Care of the dogs while we're away is sorted during the wedding and stuff. I will let you know near the time what the plan is with the dogs. Some of you are going to be a little bit upset, but please bear in mind, Frankie's the most reactive dog in the world, so he's not going to enjoy that space. But when we get nearer the time, I'll sort of discuss with you what it is we're planning on doing with the dogs, but don't get your hopes up too much, okay? It's mine and Jake's day, not the dog's day, mine and Jake's day, okay? What else have we done? Florist, that's booked. What else have we done? Stag do's and hen do's are being planned out. Jake's actually going on his first stag do in a couple of weeks because my cousin's having a baby and he wanted to be at the stag do. So he's had to have one of his earlier. And then we've probably having about 3 stag do's and hen do's each. We're going for it. You only do this once, right? I'm pretty sure he'll have more than 3. He's in his element. We booked the whole thing for the legal thing to say we're not fraudulently getting married. We obviously have sorted the church, so we're actually getting married at our church and then going over to the venue for the reception. So that's super exciting. That's all sorted. We've started looking at like decoration, table dressings, all the cool bits that you get to put in a wedding reception. We've started looking at that. That bit is quite overwhelming because there's so many choices. Like, what style do you go down? What colour theme do you go down? Do you want this or that or this? And I'm one of those gals that's like, show me an idea and let me pick. Can I have 2 options? And most things that people keep showing me, they're like, like this. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, no, you can't have them all. I'm like, I don't know, you pick. I don't make decisions. But up until this point, I'm pretty laid back. And big shout out, to be fair, on this point. Not to Jake, because it's not fair. Apart from asking me, I haven't done much since. But it's fine. As long as he shows up with his suit on and says, yeah, on time, we'll be cool. My mum. Big shout out to my mum. What a legend. We wouldn't be at this point if it weren't for my mum. If it were down to me and Jake, we might not have even had a venue booked by this point. My mum is queen wedding planner. In fact, mum, ever future career, you fancy it, get yourself into wedding planning. She has managed the crap out of this wedding. You should see the spreadsheet. If it's not on the spreadsheet, it ain't happening. Frankly, it is not. It's not on the spreadsheet, it ain't happening. It's impressive. She's got specific numbers of items that we've got to get, how much everything's cut. She is tracking it. It's got trackers and all sorts. So if you're planning a wedding, get a mum like mine. because she's great. Oh, that's another thing we got. Wedding rings. We got them in the Black Friday sale. 20% off. I know. I mean, Black Friday's gone now, so you've lost your chance, but yeah, that was great. So big things we've got to do yet is suits. If anybody has any recommendations on any nice places that you've had suits from, Yorkshire area, let me know, because we're still on the hunt for that. Bridesmaid dresses is something we've also not done yet. It is January. I feel a bit harsh making them try bridesmaid dresses on, if I'm honest. I'm giving them a bit of time. Bit of time to lose the Christmas weight before I'm going to start making them try bridesmaid dresses on. What else? I need like shoes and that, but I don't really know what I'm going to do about that. And then, I don't know, there's probably something else, but you sit there and you just think of all these things. Is that what it is? Anyway, up until this point, I am very chill. Quite laid back, if I'm honest. My mother, not so much. She's a little stressed, but one of us needs to be stressed. Me and Jake aren't stressed. Me and Jake are going to be like, woo! We're pretty laid back. How I'm going to feel possibly 6 weeks before the wedding, come back and ask me. My stress levels may have heightened quite significantly, but yeah, so far, the planning of a wedding I'm finding quite enjoyable. So yeah, it's great. Any more questions? Let me know. I'm happy to answer some without giving too much. I don't want to give it all away, for the people who are coming. That's to be a little surprise for them. The essence of the unknown. But yeah, big shout out to you guys. Thank you for all your love and support as always. And if you're not following already, would you give us a cheeky follow? Because we're on the road to 50k, and let's face it, that would be the best wedding gift you guys could give me. Huh.